Hello, mekyia obi bia a wotie me sesabra. Megye sɛ Nyankopɔn da Roma, yɛn nyinaa yɛn mu biara ho yɛ wɔ baabi obiara. Ɛyɛ adanse bɔ na ɛkasa, ɛyɛ kodwo bɔ na. Mekasa free media police TV. Ɛnɛ nkɔmɔ a mede ba no akɔyɛ nkɔmɔ bi a in fact awerɛhɔ ɛwɔ mu kakra ma me. Ɛna nyansasua nso wɔ mu a mpɛ sɛ nka adɔfofoɔ nso adi sua nyansa kakra. Ɛne sɛn ɛmu sɛ yɛn nyinaa baako yɛfrɛ no JOYCE MENSAH, ebi nso frɛ no JOYCE MENSAH a in fact social media deɛ ɛna wɔgye nkyerɛni kakra afan. Ɛne sɛn JOYCE yɛ obi a na formally no wɔn nso wɔn na ɔyɛ AIDS ambassador in Ghana, agyesɛ which is wɔnam bɔ AIDS ho nkaeɛ ɛkyerɛkyerɛ AIDS ho nneɛma kyerɛ amanfoɔ sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ amanfoɔ bɛhwɛ wɔn yie wɔ AIDS aleɛ no ho. Nanso JOYCE yi edurume bi no ɔbɛka sɛ yaleɛ no bi ne no so ɛna wɔyɛ saa adwuma no nti na akɔfa nsɛm bebree wɔnya aba. Na Ghana government nso a ɛyɛ Ghana AIDS Commission foɔ nso a wɔn de JOYCE yi yɛ program a wɔn de na yɛ commercial nyinaa sɛ wɔgyina hɔ kasa ma wɔn no wɔn biara no wɔn nso a ɔbaa afɔ wɔde bɛdi na sɛ JOYCE boa na asɛm a wɔka no ɔwɔ yaleɛ no ampa ɛnyɛ no korɛ. Deɛ ɛbaa yɛ report yi nya free woman baako a ɔno no ɔkɔ interview a ɔkyɛ sɛ ɔno ɔyɛ adwuma wɔ hɔ no sɛ ɔmo antɛste JOYCE no deɛ akyire maa mi nsa kasa wɔ sɛ ɔnti mu nso ɔmo tɛste na te waa nim Ghana asɛm ayɛ kukurukuru kyɛ sɛ in fact ɛyɛ shameful sɛ Ghana AIDS Commission company kakraka a kyɛ sɛ mo no mo taa saa deɛ bɛ dwumati ati a kyɛ sɛ ewiase other countries nyinaa bɛ support mo financially ɔmo de sika brɛ mo sɛ dɛbɛ a mo bɛtumi ayɛ mo dwumadie because AIDS no ɛyɛ adeɛ bi a yɛ amɔ ho ban a ekum nipa paa na mo bɛfɛ nipa sɛ ɔmo yɛ ambassador ma mo a ɔmo represent mo a mo antɛste no mo fiti a no ɔmo afa no sɛ ɔmo yɛ. Ɔhɔ no question wɔ hɔ paa because enti ma sɛ mo bɛfa obi sɛ ɔmɛka adeɛ bi ho asɛm abere a mo nmu saa no sɛ obiara nso onni bi so yɛmfa no nto nkyɛn sese no JOYCE no waba a kyerɛ finally no nsɛm a ɛkokɔɔ so ɔwɔ bi mini bi ne adade nyinaa no afei deɛ finally no yɛn nyinaa ehu sɛ sese no wayɛ press conference wɔ Ghana a kyerɛ sɛ wɔwɔ yaleɛ no na mmom ne mma mmienu na ɛnni bie but ɔno deɛ ɔwɔ yaleɛ no na ɔno no still yaleɛ no ɔwɔ no wohwɛ ne kasa mu a kyerɛ sɛ Ghana government no a wɔn fa no sɛ wɔnyɛ adwuma ma wɔn no akyire no sikasɛm mu no na wɔn mfiri no nti na mmaa na nibire a wɔbɛka sɛ yaleɛ no wɔni yaleɛ bi a wɔn ho no but ɛyɛ saa nso anasɛ wɔn nso gu ekuo no nso anim ase na asɛmkyerɛ wa nyinaa no sɛ mede video bɛɛ mmienu bɛkyerɛ mo tam a yɛyɛ results no maa na ɔgye tu mu a wɔn ahu sɛ ɔyɛ yaleɛ no ɛna mede bɛkyerɛ na sɛbi yaleɛ n'akyi no ɛyɛ nnura ɛyɛ nso no ɛyɛ JOYCE ɔkɔɔ ne nkyi meka ne nkyi a ne sɛ baabi a ofire ɛyɛ Ghana ɔwɔ hɔ nom sisi ɔwɔ maame no papa nkyɛn wohwɛ mu a kyerɛ ade no titiɛ no ɛnyɛ deɛ ɔwɔ nkradan biara ana kumase dan a wɔawerɛnte nti se no ofiri Germany kɔɛ no ɔmaame mu fie no ɔkɔɔ straight a gyɛ baabi a yɛwɔ no to yɛ sɛ baabi a yɛtete no na in fact ɛna mpɛ sɛ mekae sɛ nipa saa social media a yɛbɔ yɛn ho ntrane ne mmerɛne yɛyɛ a yɛyɛ nwene ho JOYCE yɛ obi a in fact sɛdeɛ wasi abɔ ne ho ntrane a wagye ne din wɔ social media so no in fact mehwɛ baabi a ɔmaame no ɔpa teɛ no condition no na agye me nsɛm na JOYCE deɛ na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkyerɛ no nti ɔpɔn saa tu no yi nyinaa ne anoɔden ne adeade no wantumi ansiesie baabi a ɔmaame no papa teɛ kakra la ɛna ayɛ ahomoka atiefo a awerɛ hɔ mepɛ sɛ meka nsɛm bebrebe even kanea koraa nni fie hɔ light ni hɔ a kyerɛ sɛ ɛnya asɛm papa so ho na do ehia de bi wɔ biara fie bɛsɛ basa wopɛ sɛ wogye wo ho din wɔ abɔnten na amanfoɔ hwɛ wo na yɛhwɛ wo so tie wo nsɛm ne adade a ɛsɛ wosiesie w'akyi kakra sɛ dɛbɛ asɛm ba a ɛnkɔyɛ ne muguaseɛ in fact baabi a JOYCE ɔmaame no ɔpa teɛ no a ɔno afiri Germany ɔha na ɔno nso akɔtena a ɔno no ɔne baabi a afa hɔ nom na ɔwɔ no mene na nya adwene na ɛsɛ kɔmɔ n'ani kɔ fie na nkɔsiesie hɔ kakra ɛyɛ deɛ a kuntun atwa n'akyi na ɛkɔ ɛbaeɛ wɔn sɛ hɔ no abɛwura o wɔn nso a wansiesie hɔ anyɛ hwee na wo no aberewa no papa no tuma yɛ biribi kakra na wo no wotumi tu kwan kɔ US ɛkɔ Germany kɔ London wɔn ehu sɛ wobɛtumi akyegye wo maame papa asetram kakra nti in fact yɛmfa nsuo nyansa atiefo ɔmo a mbɛhwɛ video no ɛyɛ futuo because at times no yɛsɛ yɛ nom nsa ne yɛfa adwene sɛbi okukura condition bi mu a na situation bi wɔ no sɛ obetuma sesa no kakra ma wadi nkɔn na sesa no kakra na nyɛ ɛma sɛ wapɔ agu nkyɛn ne adade okay, Joyce no sabi skaka kra ko butim de si so amna papa no ɔde nyina apɔro ho atotɔ niema wega kɛseɛ so ho saa niema we no kebetima siesie dan kakra ma wɔn a de sɛ mo am de video no beto so na ma ahwɛ no ma agyaagye me sɛ ska wɔde atotɔ nku asrasra no ɛne niema kɛse wɔde wig na de ntimi nyɛ dan ho bibi manana kebetima yɛ bibi kakra tɛ yɛ ade am yɛhwɛ yɛ ho yɛ kakra sɛbe afutu be wɔma wo bia obi wɔma sɛbe fie nya onimpa so na bu ne gu so na wɔyɛ prima asɛm yɛ ne makɛse ɛwɔ akwantu asusu se fie nya minia ha adwene mama yɛ manti yɛni nkɔ yɛ chiwai na ɛdan a fie mede ma no be se ya kodwo bɔna ne kasa ya danse bɔna miji sɛ mo hwɛ video ni nyina wi a yɛ nyina bɛfa mu aba ne de ɛho abrabɔ yɛ bɛbɔ meda obi ase mmabai.
I'm going to let you know exactly how much I was paid. We were supposed to use a projector to show some videos and also to show documents and check of how much money I was receiving. But unfortunately, I don't know what happened to the projector. Anyway, after everything, if any of you want to have copies of this information, I can share with you. So now, we are going to go straight to doing the HIV test, because that's the most important part. When the result is out, I'll continue with my speech. I can move same thank you. Okay, so there are a team of medical personnel here. Meanwhile, can I please have a brown envelope? This is from Coco Clinic, an HIV test conducted just yesterday. I was here from Germany 3 days ago. And this is from me and my 2 children. That is my firstborn. This is my secondborn. My thirdborn is in Germany. My fourthborn is in Germany. So I'm going to go right there with my children. My children will do the test first. You capture it. I will personally show you the results. After that, I will also do my test and I will show you the results. Do you agree? Yeah. Okay. Get up. So like I said, this is a result stamped and sealed. I have not even opened it, even though I know what is inside. From Coco Clinic. So what we are doing now is like a backup. So whatever this one says, if it's the same thing that Coco Clinic is saying, then it is true. Please, do you want to explain to them how the test is done? And how many minutes it will take?
Okay, good afternoon. Basically, the test will be taking 15 minutes for the result to be done.
15 minutes.
Okay, so the result will be out after 15 minutes. Thank you.
So this is from Coco Clinic. Right?
Yeah, Coco Clinic.
And then you are from?
No,
From different hospitals?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
My daughter first. Give me the handkerchief. Hmm? Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's wrong. I know I would do. Oh, Mama, look at that. Don't know good. I feel I'm on you. So maybe you can put her name there. Her name. One. So one is the girl. Please, he's marking the blood as one. One is a girl. That's her name, one. So now the boy. So his name will be 2, eh? 2. The second test, they are writing 2, indicating the boy.
So it will take 15 minutes.
15 minutes. What about me? Can you do it here? This one is so painful. Not this. Number 3. Take your handkerchief. Let's go and sit down. Nama, you have to wait. Ladies and gentlemen, as you heard them right, they said the test will take 15 minutes to be ready. And these 15 minutes can do a lot. So as we are waiting, let me quickly address some issue. I worked with the Ghana AIDS Commission for 1 year. And the contract says that we are not permitted. If I say we, because I wasn't the only ambassador, we were 4. But I was very, very active. I'm not trying to say I work more than them, but I know what I did. I'm told that the contract is not supposed to be shown to any other person. It's between I and the AIDS Commission. So who knows? The projector didn't even work. Maybe if I had showed it, they would have problem with me. Anyway, the main reason why I brought this traditionalist is that I believe in the truth. And that even though the contract is not here, between God and man, with all the incantations they did, I'm not here to lie. I shall not lie against anybody, no soul. A lot of allegations were made against former President John Mahama and the wife. Right now, I don't belong to any other political party. I only belong to a musical party. That is singing and dancing, that's all. I'm not here to defend anybody, no. Former President John Mahama has never done anything for me, like taking me to Dubai, doing anything with me being his girlfriend, giving me money, buying me a house in Germany. Nothing of that sort. Former President John Mahama didn't sign a contract with me. It was the AIDS Commission that signed a contract with me. The reason why I was crying and crying always, calling on them, was because the former president became the chairman of the Ghana AIDS Commission. So I thought that since I wasn't treated right, despite my efforts, let me go to him and explain what happened. But unfortunately, there was no response. But there's nothing like former President Mahama and his wife took me somewhere to see any fake doctor, to prepare any fake HIV results for me. No way. He was only always available to launch our programs. Nothing like contracts, nothing like money. Please, that is cleared. When I was working with the AIDS Commission, what the contract said, that I will get apartments, not a mansion. Not a mansion. But a rented 2-bedroom. Fine. A rented 2-bedroom. So, after the contract has expired, we have to meet again with the ambassadors to see the way forward. Because the stigma is so high that the moment anybody knows that this and that, nobody is willing to work with you. Nobody is willing. People just show facial love. But reality is that people reject us. So these are the reasons why they said, we will give you basic amenities. To me, to be able to survive on this earth, you only need food, shelter, and clothing. I don't need mansion. I don't need cars to survive. And they also said in a contract that anytime that we have programs, the Ghana AIDS Commission will be available to pick us to any venue that we have to give a talk, because they cannot buy car for us. I said, no problem. From these same 800 CDs that I said about, each time I had program, if a letter is given to AIDS Commission, we want Joyce to come and give us a talk. When I receive a letter, when it is time to go, I call the AIDS Commission, they tell me there is no fuel. The day there is a fuel, they'll tell me there is no driver. The day there is a driver, they'll tell me there is no car. From these 800 CDs, I take taxis. When we were recording my HIV documentary story, the AIDS Commission was supposed to be available to pick me, to pick the cameramen around. But when it was my turn, they told me there was no vehicle, even at the point when we were recording a documentary. I called Dr. Richard Amenya, who was the technical director of AIDS Commission, and he said, Joyce, take taxi. After that, write me a receipt. I'll give you the money. After everything, I sent him a receipt of 80 cedis. Then he looked at the paper. 80 cedis for what? And I said, for taxi, for the whole day. No, we can't pay 80 cedis. I paid the 80 cedis for my money. These are the challenges we were going through as AIDS ambassadors. There was a time I traveled to Teshima because I learned the prevalence is so high there because there is gold there, and the students from primary school JSL, they are doing prostitution. So the regional director invited me. That one I was lucky enough. There was AIDS Commission vehicle available. I was taken to the venue. After the program, I realized that place I have to be there at least 1 month. 3 days wasn't enough for the students. So I came back and I told Director General of Ghana AIDS Commission, Madam Angela Eladas, that Madam, the regional health director says they need me there because the children, even primary school students, are into prostitution. He said, no, Joyce, you can't go to one region more than once. I said, Madam, you can't go to any region more than once. That's it. That day I was in Germany. My mother is here. The headmaster had brought my daughter back to my mother. So my mother called me and told me. I cried. That day I was in Germany in a refugee camp. Immediately I went live on Facebook. And I presented an HIV test result. I said, Ghana, for Musha, mini HIV, Mimbani ni HIV. Let my daughter go to school. Let my daughter go to school because I sacrifice for other people's children. I've gone to over 150 secondary schools in Ghana educating people. And then back to school, I still on coffee. But I know that even if I cry, me so back at the macrana. We live in a world that nobody cares about anybody. We, as a world, have become selfish. Excuse my language. We don't care about anybody. We care only about ourselves. But in this aspect, doing all this to protect my children, I know I've made a lot of mistakes. Forgive me. Please forgive me. But as a mother, I have feelings. Then I cannot sit down. My contract was terminated not because I did anything bad, but because the donors realized that I was so good. Global Fund, who donate money for HIV, tuberculosis, and malaria, come to Ghana, and all they want to do is to work with me. They look for me wherever I am. They take me to the schools. They put me in the best hotel in Accra. I realized that some people are becoming jealous. Why would a global fund be interested in me if I was lazy? You think they work with me? They didn't work with me for lots. Few days they come, they call me, and they go back. But anything I did was not appreciated by my country. Please, is the result ready? A minute. In a minute, we'll find out the truth. If you think I was bad, nobody would have engaged me apart from the AIDS Commission. I don't want to talk too much. I might have made a lot of mistakes. I'm 34 years now. My contract with the AIDS Commission, I cannot find it because they brought a lawyer who said he was coming to defend me, took my documents away. UTV, when H.I.V. was working with UTV, I had a boyfriend called Edmond Akaniru. He died. This is also a result from Coco Clinic. Later, you can capture it. Edmond Akaniru, age 24 years, sex, male, date 16th January 2017. Retro screen, that is HIV. Non-reactive means HIV negative. The boy died of either some kidney or whatever. But the whole TV station was able to announce that I had killed somebody's son with AIDS. This brought me so much depression. But what do I have to say? I hope the result is ready now. Okay. So please, we are going to take the result. What is ID? ID is what?
The numbers that I use.
ID1, ID2. So ID1 is my daughter. Because she did it first. So ID1 is my daughter. She did it first. Result, non-reactive, negative. You should have written it very big so that the camera, or can you see?
When the cameras can capture it, here it is. ID. Okay, so
They'll take it later.
Take it later. Yeah, so you can go ahead and announce the address.
But she was sent home from her school. This is ID2 from my son. Result, HIV 1 and 2 result. Non-reactive, negative. Please, you can show them.
Yeah, but I think the best thing is to have allowed another person to announce it so that...
Rather.
Exactly. So
Okay.
People will not say that you are reading the wrong. So what I have here is non-reactive, negative for the ID2.
Yeah. So what I have here, I want somebody to come and read it.
Somebody from the press.
Okay. So who will read it for us? Since I'm with her.
Yeah, he is.
Let's get a neutral person.
Somebody from the press.
Let's get a neutral person, please. Yeah.
Why is it that media you are afraid to?
So, madam.
Yeah.
This is ID3. The results say reactive for HIV1, positive for HIV1.
It means what?
Reactive.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So they say, you say I'm HIV positive.
This is it.
So this what it is.
ID3. Reactive. What does it mean?
So this was the HIV cassette.
HIV cassette.
Yes. So there's the cassette. You have
Please speak loudly and then let them capture us.
Because we need the sound.
all right.
Can't hear you. So you can use them.
This one.
So this one test it's a rapid diagnostic test for HIV 1 and 2. So it has the control band and the HIV 1 band and HIV 2 band. So the control band normally tests that the cassette is good. So whatever results that you are getting is accurate. So we have the HIV 1 band showing that it has reacted, meaning the sample that we placed here had HIV antibodies in it. That's why it has reacted at the HIV 1. So it means that the sample, the person we tested had HIV 1 in her blood, his or her blood. So that's why the HIV 2 band is not showing. So
No, it's okay. It's okay.
So I think you are going too much into technicalities.
okay,
She's
so
positive, she's
so
negative.
yes, so that's it. I just wanted to explain it. So she's positive for HIV 1. We have HIV 1 and HIV 2. They are just different types of HIVs, but she's positive. So in conclusion, she's positive.
And then if you can also talk about the children who did the test. So take advantage and then talk about the status of the children.
So
And then make it brief.
okay, so the children results came out negative for the two of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And please, we need somebody to open the result from Cocoa Clinic.
So to further
Can you
authenticate
take it off?
the result, this is from
Can you take it?
So what we have here is JOYCE MENSAH, HIV type. So it's positive. So this confirms what they have already done. And the Mauna, who is Mauna?
My son.
Yeah, the son is non-reactive, negative. And then the daughter is also non-reactive.
Della.
Yeah, negative. Yeah, so that is it. So it means that it has confirmed what Cocoa Clinic has also given us. Yeah.
Thank you for your time, and I think this is the time for questions. And I'll be ready to answer any question that you want.
Please, when you met Ghana-based Commission in 2013?
No, 2011.
2011. Before you started work with them, did you do an HIV test for them?
No.
So they didn't confirm for themselves if you were HIV?
Like what I did now, they didn't do anything with me.
So on what basis?